My name is Kelly. I am from Durban, in South Africa, and I'm now in London at the moment.
Great, Kelly. And which college are you studying at in the UK?
I'm at Wandsworth South Thames London College.
And what are you studying, may I ask?
I'm studying media, hair and makeup.
And interesting thing to me is that why is it that you chose to study in the UK? Is it something that you could not study in South Africa, or was it just the fact that you wanted to go to the UK and study?
I wanted to be in the UK to study because I also wanted to travel a little bit and have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a break from South Africa. But also, I think the industry here is a lot bigger in that regard for the media and the makeup and fashion as opposed to what it is in South Africa.
One of the big concerns, obviously, to young people from South Africa wanting to do what you're doing is the expenses, the cost. There's no doubt about it. It's a very expensive option. And with that, most people ask us, what are the possibilities of being able to work and study? Is work obtainable? Question to you.
Yeah, work is very obtainable. There's a lot of jobs going everywhere. So if you're willing to do anything, then you guarantee the job. You can work in bars and shops. There's loads of work going. So that's never going to be a worry or a concern at all.
The making ends meet in terms of doing a casual job, is it a case where you're finding yourself having to phone home all the time to mom to send extra money, or is it a case where it is possible to actually make ends meet with the hours that you're allowed to work?
In my regard, it's quite easy because I'm a dental hygienist, so I work as a dental hygienist, so it pays well. So I didn't have to have as much saved up. But if you were doing like a casual bar job or doing any other casual work where you get paid minimum wage, I would definitely say you would need that £9,000 to cover your rent for the year. But the other money will definitely get you by in regards to just having a bit of extra money for spending and going out and just having a bit of a laugh out. That will definitely.
Kelly, when you arrived at the college, were they of any help to you in terms of helping you with a job? Do they have an employment bureau or employment section?
They do have people that can help you. However, I never went that route. But the college is very, very helpful. They've got people who help international students. The college itself is very helpful. They've got student advisors. They've got all of that set up also for their own students who are in the UK who are also underage or under 18. They do employment things with them, setting up their CVs. And the other students are always welcome to attend those, even if they're over the age of 18.
Are you one of the only South Africans at the college?
No, there are some other South Africans, but who are not international students. They've come through the program via visas, ancestry visas, and things like that. So I've met a few other South Africans there, but not doing my course. But in the other courses, like in film and acting, and in just the regular hair, there's some other South Africans there.
If you could just explain to me sort of the day in your life. A lot of people, we don't quite understand the concept of some of the colleges and how people can actually work a certain amount of hours per week and study. How does it work with your college with regards to attending classes and working? Could you just explain to us the hours in your week?
Well, I only go to college 3 days. Some of them only do it in 2 days. So I do 2 day classes and 1 evening class. So I'm able to work like on a Monday, I don't go to college, and then on a Tuesday I go to college for the full day, and then on Wednesday I only go in the evening. So I've got basically a free day there where I can do whatever I want, sightseeing or go around London, shop. And then Thursday I go to college again, and then Friday is mine, and then I have the weekend free. So it's only 15 hours really in the week that you are going to college.
And you're allowed to work full-time over your holiday period, is that correct?
Yes, you can work as much as you want over your holiday period.
Okay. What are your plans in the future, Kelly? Are you planning to come back to South Africa, or are you going to use the UK as a platform to try and find something in your expertise?
I would like to use the UK as a platform if I could. However, coming back to South Africa is another option. I've not ruled coming back to South Africa because there's loads of advantage of being in South Africa if you're to become an entrepreneur or something like that. There is loads of work if you just look in the right places.
Kelly, in terms of accommodation, where you're staying at the moment, did the college help you with accommodation at all?
They didn't help me with accommodation. Because I've been to the UK before, I know my way around pretty well. But there are ways for the college to help you with accommodation. They give you, before you come over, they give you actually a list of people who will sponsor you while you're here. So they will give you housing. That's a host family. They'll give you housing while you're here until you can find another place if you want to move on, or else they tell you about Gumtree and looking for places to live on Gumtree. So I just use Gumtree as my search field.
And with the information that you got from the college before you went over there, were there any surprises, disappointments? For example, was the course what you expected it to be?
In regards to the course has actually exceeded my expectations. I think it's more than what I expected it to be. I'm really, really enjoying what I'm doing. It's loads of fun, and there's a lot going on. I thought because it's going to be a college, it wouldn't be as great as like a university, but they're really, really on the ball, and things are going really well there.
That's awesome, hey. And may I ask, just for our records, how did you find out about the opportunity to study in the UK through the OVC?
I've used OVC before when I got my first visa just to come over as a working holiday visa. And then I was just looking for options to get back into the UK. And so I went back onto the OVC website and used them again.
That's awesome, man. And just for future people that want to go and study in the UK, do you feel that there's a certain quality that you should have, a certain quality of maturity, a certain quality of understanding? Are there certain areas that you feel, gee whiz, a person of 18 would never make the grade? Is there something that you could recommend to young South Africans as a quality that they should definitely possess before doing something like this?
I think maturity level is definitely a factor, because when you get here, it's a little bit tough. You're going to be away from home. You're not going to have all your friends around you, so you're going to be a little bit lonely in the beginning. But if you just stick it out, you'll definitely get there, because you'll make a lot of friends at the college. You'll go to a lot of new places, and finding a job will definitely happen. But just have to realize that in the first month is probably the hardest part. So just a little bit of maturity to know that you're going to get through it. But other than that, everything else just falls into place, and you'll have such a good time when you get here.